morning light through fog, your stone walls and moss. I've come so far to find you. These hills remember what I've never known. Walking past worn thin, but feet not my own. The dew catches sunlight like tears on an old face. Wind carries voices from valleys below. Are you calling to me? These hills remember what I've never known. Your oil in my hands, earth darker than home. My blood recognizes what my mind cannot hold. Standing where you stood centuries ago, can you feel me breathing? These hills remember what I've never known. I hear your old songs in streams as they flow. The language I lost before I was born. This curls around stone like fingers to bone. I'm part of this landscape. These hills remember what I've never known. The stars look the same as those you'd have known. We share this same sky, though centuries apart. I'll carry this place when I must go back across the water. These hills remember what I've never known. Found your walking stick today behind the shed where brambles grow. The wood still holds the warmth somehow of hands I'll never hold. I walk the paths you carved in stone, through heather thick and wild. Can you hear me calling out across these ancient miles? You taught me how the morning mist would rise from valley floors, how every hill had different moods depending on the rain. And now I stand where you once stood and feel the same cold wind, but all your words have scattered like the leaves we used to burn. I'll walk the paths you carved in stone, through heather thick and wild. Can you hear me calling out across these ancient miles? The cottage chimneys smoking still, though other people live there now. They painted over all the marks where you measured how I've grown. But in the stone walls, in the streams, your voice still finds a way. Brought my daughter here last spring to see the place you loved. She picked the same small purple flowers you pressed inside your books. And when she asked me who you were, I pointed to the hills. Some things don't need explaining, love, they're written in the land. I walk the paths you carved in stone, through heather thick and wide. Can you hear me calling out across these ancient miles? The paths you carved in stone will never fade away.
Morning comes with gentle rain as I sit and work the frame, thread by thread beneath my hands. Like my mother taught, I understand the patterns come so naturally. Ooh, naturally. What's appearing in the cloth? Something stirring, something lost. I can see what's yet to be in the threads in front of me. La-da-dee, la-da-doo. Strange how colors shift and change when the light hits just this way. Figures moving in the weave, things I never would believe till I saw them with my eyes in the morning soft sunrise. Oh, the morning comes. Now I work until the dawn, till my fingertips are worn. Every pattern tells me more than I ever knew before. And I swear I hear them sing of the changes they will bring. What's appearing in the cloth? Something stirring, something lost. I can see what's yet to be in the threads in front of me. La-da-dee, la-da-doo. moves across the lake. Fingers of fog reach for the far shore. I stand still, struck by sudden longing. Your voice carries on the cool air, soft and sure as the soil beneath my feet. How long have you been calling me? Oh, the waterways between us, silvery surface, silent and deep. Your voice carries across still waters, pulling me deeper than I dare to go. La la la. Willows weep at the water's edge, dipping down as if to drink their fill. I feel your presence like a promise across the distance, drawing me near. My heart hammers hard against my ribs. My feet find their way to the faithful shore. Oh, the waterways between us, silvery surface, silent and deep. Your voice carries across still waters, pulling me deeper than I dare to go. La la la. Ancient stones stand sentinel, watching my way. Or should I stay? Should ice memories made before my time pull me to your pale shore, like a prayer passed down through blood? Fragile but floats on nearer water, parting passage through the parting mist. I follow forward, faithful to your call, though I feel what waits across the way. Will our face feel familiar to my soul? Oh, the waterways between us, no longer I'm crossing the deep. Your voice carries me across still waters, and this part's momentarily, and I see you waiting there for me. Sun slants through the lace at the window. Tin kettle cools on the old stone ledge. Dust motes settle on flour and threadbare cloth, clearing out jars lined along the wooden edge. In the drawer tucked behind tea-stained envelopes, I find her letter with the morning light. Her handwriting tells me more than words can say. Teacup rings marking the faded oak table, a list of groceries tucked under the jam. Careful curves the way she wrote my name, stirring memories where silence began. I trace each line with the side of my thumb, gentle as rain. Her handwriting tells me more than words can say. Outside she grays on distant green. Inside I stay for another cup, another line. She didn't write much, there's nothing profound, just hope in the curl of her wise. Still I sit by the hearth, reading once more, love in the space between lines. Her handwriting tells me more than words can say.
Morning fog clings to graze on Death's house. She graze on dead grass. Wind sings through the valley. Something different today, a tune I've never heard. The air grows still, my heart beats faster. Is that a melody? Will you follow where the music calls through the mist and stone and tide? Will you wonder where the music falls like rain upon your soul? Oh, oh, oh. Pipes echo far away, hot notes clear as bells. My sheep new as bells, my theme upon their road. Forgotten behind, the hills pull me forward. The path grows faint, my name sounds distant. Is someone calling me? You follow where the music calls through the mist and stolen time. Will you wonder where the music falls like rain upon your soul? Oh, 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 oh. Ancient circle waits ahead, fingers dancing in the fog. Not white people, not white hair, hands reach out to welcome me. Their eyes hold centuries, their smiles know my name. They offer me a drink from a cup carved of oak. The world shifts and spins, colors I've never seen. Time stands completely still. Now I walk between two worlds. One foot here, one foot there. The music never stops. La 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 la. Years passed like moments, now my hair has turned to gray. Still I hear that sweet tune when the fog settles in, and my sheep look at me with knowing in their eyes. You follow where the music calls through the mist and stone and time. You wander where the music falls like rain upon your soul. Oh, oh, oh. The stones hold their tails, and I tend to my flock.
I found it hidden among the stones, where moss had claimed the ancient way. A circle of rock, a still dark pool, the morning mist still hanging gray. I knelt and touched the cold, cold water, and felt something calling me to stay.
The water remembers what we forget. The water remembers what we forget. In circles of ripples, the truth is kept. The water remembers what we forget. I came back when autumn painted gold, and sat beside the weathered rim. I spoke aloud my hopes and fears as daylight slowly started to dim. And in the surface, clear as truth, I swear I saw a face look back in May. The water remembers what we forget. The water remembers what we forget. In circles of ripples, the truth is kept. The water remembers what we forget.
Uiteindelijk mee var ijs glimret voor. Toen ticht er een sårbar is. Imo kreuz from Lebron is weakness. Acht van de aan, god meisje op je.
And when I placed my hand in yours, those centuries between us stood. The well became a bridge in time. The water understood. Now I come here in all seasons, to this place where time grows thin. The pipes play soft across the hills, as if to call you near again. Your voice like harp strings in the wind, a gentle touch that never ends. The water remembers what we forget. The water remembers what we forget. In circles of ripples, the truth is kept. The water remembers what we forget. The well still waits, the stones still stand. The mist still rises with the dawn. And though they say I'm there alone, I know that you are never gone.
watching from the corner. Here's Answer, spin and sway. The music's getting louder now. I feel my fingers sway. Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember how? But she was young like me. I know the steps I've watched so long. Can I set them free? Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember now? Someone's reaching for my hand, the circle opens wide. The rhythm's pulling me along, no place left to hide. Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember how? In my bones again, and now I know why. Will my feet remember? They remember. Will my feet remember? Will my feet remember? They always knew how.
Here is hidden my lift, my collar, mist floating low, toes wet with dew, bird song faint, hedge rose reaching. My breath rising, hands in my pockets, quiet heart pounding, river behind my steps, drawn forward by gentle pull. Stone by the gate, moss holding the morning, paths winding gray, puddles reflecting sky, boot prints ahead. You must have come early. I touched the old wall, smooth as worn bones, sun just startled shapes in the hazy light, hope quickens. Almost there, almost home. Figure ahead, pale shape forming, you turn, shy smile, hair falling loose. I stop searching for what to say first. Mist curling round us, no words needed. Hands finding hands, long walk finished. All that echo, quiet as the world stands still.
Soft as dawn, the air hangs heavy with rain. I wander winding hills, still wet from the night before. Mist curls like ribbon through wild rush and lane. Far off a melody calls I've never heard before. Sky's quiet ache, notes rise above the heather. A hush in the valley while my restless heart stirs. A fragment of longing, just barely together. I follow its thread past the line where the earth blurs. Brush ferns wet and faintly aglow. The air wraps around me, old and new, carrying a secret only the ancient hills know. I hear laughter wild from somewhere unseen, and footsteps that vanish in bramble and thorn. A harp string shiver in grasses between, and suddenly sorrow and joy both are reborn. southern star, walking where the wildlands moan. Mist and morning meet my gaze, mountains standing in the haze. I hear you calling me home, calling me home, calling me home. Across the age and across the fall, I hear you calling me home. Ancient voices fill the air, familiar words and who knows where. Gentle ghosts of bygone days, guiding me through hallowed ways, calling me home, calling me home, calling me home, calling me home. Across the age has flown, I hear you calling me home. My feet have found the path my father's father trod. My heart has heard the song my mother's mother sang, calling me home, calling me home. Pipes and harps upon the breeze, pulling me to bended knees. Past and present intertwined, ancient wisdom fills my mind, calling me home, calling me home. I hear you calling me home, calling me home, calling me home, sweet home. I hear you calling me home, calling me home, calling me home, calling
Soil on her hands, morning light through the mist, digging in grandmother's garden, metal against her wrist. Something old beneath the earth, waiting all these years. What the soil keeps, the heart remembers. What the soil keeps, the heart knows well. Copper turned green, a pattern of knots without ending. Copper turned green, a pattern of knots without end. She wipes away centuries, a brooch from times before, made by hands now dust, worn close to someone's heart. What the soil keeps, the heart remembers. What the soil keeps, the heart knows well. Far across the hills, 7 generations gone. Her face in another's face, her name on a weathered stone. The same blood runs through, the same hands work the land. She pins it to her collar, cold metal against warm skin. The mist seems to whisper now names she's never heard, yet somehow understands. The circle never broken. What the soul keeps, the heart remembers. What the soil keeps, the heart knows well. The circle never broken. The circle never ends. evening veil of gray, I saw you standing there, your cloak of dew and fern, hair like autumn flame. You beckon with your hand, ancient eyes so wise, calling me to listen. And the pipes began to cry as you stepped from the hillside. La-da-dee, la-da-dee-da. You weave the mist around your words, speaking tales of old. Your voice like water over stone, singing what the hills have known. Come closer, you said to me, the world has lost its way. Your fingers touch the earth, the soil dark and deep. Showed me where to kneel, where my people pray before the time of memory. And the harp began to play as you taught me how to stay. La-da-da-dee, la-da-da-dee-da. You weave the mist around your words, speaking tales of old. Your voice like water over stone, singing what the hills have known. Between two worlds you stand, guardian of the veil, not of flesh and bone, but born of rain and gale. I asked your name that day, you smiled and shook your head. Names are for the living, I am memory instead. Placed into my palm, stone worn smooth with time. Carry this and remember. You weave the mist around your words, speaking tales of old. Your voice like water over stone, singing what the hills have known. The mist rolled in again, and you were gone from sight. But in my dreams I hear your voice across the night.